sir.
Bro.
This man been
34 attempts, 20 completions for 9.
This should be back up. He's been bad. For anybody else that has problems with it, we can tell you how to fix it. A league record, big cap league record. You know, we got myself, Jason, the Cardinals user. We got Rob, he's the Dolphins.
Yes, sir.
We got E-Flies, the Vikings.
Yeah.
Chap, he's the Chiefs.
Yo, yo.
Cool. If any of y'all interested in joining in for a predictions video, make sure you let myself or one of the other commission team know. We'll make sure we schedule it, set up ahead of time, anything we need to do. There's a couple of y'all that I know that got mics. They ain't done a predictions video in a while, or ain't done one, period. Not pointing any fingers at anyone. Gabe, that needs to do a video or something like that sometime here in the future. So make sure you get with somebody. Make sure you're following all the rules. As Leslie put out in the chat, there's a lot of divisional games this week. So those should all be streamed, as well as the only game of the week, which is myself and the Raiders, kicking off at 10:30 tonight. I will be sure to stream that to end that win streak he's got going on. You believe somebody's breaking any rules, something like that, you need to have a stream or you need to have some sort of proof. I don't care if it's a video on your phone, because if they deny it and you have no proof, there's nothing we're going to do about it. That being said, don't
quitting.
Yeah, no quitting. Shit's pathetic. That being said, please don't cheat. We have a rule book for a reason. Read through it a couple times a season. Get yourself up to date. I have the 4th down rules pinned in there, so there's absolutely no excuse for those. Quick, easy access to go look. On the streaming thing, if both you or your opponent are plugged into a McDonald's and you cannot stream for any reason, make sure you let someone on the commission team know. That's fine. Not going to make y'all play through lag. That being said, we have weekly and yearly awards, which is interesting to look at. We'll see all the XP that Ryan and Savon are going to get at the end of the year, since nobody else gets to win awards. And then we'll go through these predictions. So let's go to the weekly awards. All right, NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
We got Kadarius Toney. He had 5 receptions, 4 of them were touchdowns, 240 yards. I'm not even looking at it, and I still remember.
All right, NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
Here I go. Hold on 1 second. Dean from the Giants had 5 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 touchdown.
Good shit.
Middle linebacker.
AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Justin Herbert from the Chargers, quarterback. 344 passing yards and 5 passing touchdowns.
Against that elite Seahawks defense. AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, Warren Clifton, left outside linebacker. He had 9 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 interception.
I love that.
In the AFC East.
I love that Chap went into the rosters and found that man so he would find his first name, because he definitely did not know that the last time that we did this.
Nah, not at all.
All right, moving on to yearly awards. Shitty athletic safety won Defensive Player of the Year, and Jalen Hyatt from the Giants. Coach of the Year so far, Jay Parker, undefeated. LP Parker right there, and then Coach Drip Swin, Savon, looking for back-to-backs this year. Moving on. All right, we got the... Go ahead, Rob.
I ain't gonna lie, this man Brees Hall, man, I feel like he's gonna win it again. But we got him at number 1. And also Henry Ruggs, the guy that been killing me last week, is number 2. You see who else? Calvin. Oh, I thought it was Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Austin.
Yeah, Calvin Austin, the 3rd.
All right.
Who's in the 3rd?
All right, how about the Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Offensive Rookie of the Year. Let me see what else. What is that? Okay, I got it. Calvin Austin, number 1 right now. And I got Daniel Huffman. Oh, man, I didn't even know that. Daniel Huffman, running back for the Dolphins at number 2, and Frank Price for the Dolphins, receiver.
Good shit.
At number 3.
Best QB, and then keep pushing.
Best QB, we have,
That's
Kellen
broken.
Mond, number 1.
I don't know why the
Yeah,
best QB
right.
doesn't load like early on.
Exactly.
Kellen Mond, okay.
That's crazy. And then we got Bryce Young, number 2, from the Titans, and Trevor Lawrence at number 3. And Cal Trask at number 4. Best quarterback.
Running back.
Running back, let's go. Brees Hall, number 1. And I could never say his last
Kane
name.
and Wangwu.
Yeah, him.
This man just went on
Kane and
YouTube.
Wangwu at number 2, and DeAndre Swift at number 3 from the Patriots, and Nick Chubb at number 4.
Wide receiver.
Our receiver, we got, of course, Henry Ruggs at number 1, killing things. Hey, that man is that man. I don't know how he do it, but we got Calvin Austin the third at number 2, and Jalen Waddle at number 3. Who else?
O-line.
Who is the O-line? Quentin Nelson from the Colts at number 1. Ronnie Stanley at number 2. And Corey Linsley, if I said it right, I don't know. At number 3. Charger got 2 guys, O-line, best O-line, 3 and 4. Rashawn Slater.
All right, how about these defensive awards? Chap, Defensive Player of the Year.
Jason Russian.
Defensive Player of the Year, we got Mickey Coles from the Bills. Next up, we got Avante Williams from the Chargers. And in third place, we got Stephen Gilmore from the Titans.
A defensive rookie.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, hey, here we go again. Mickey Coles from the Bills. Running up behind him, Avante Williams. And then going right back, same order, Stephen Gilmore from the Titans.
All rookies, crazy. D-line.
Best D-line, we got Brian Burns. Harold Landry III from the Titans. And pulling in third place, we got Cleveland Farrell. I don't know how the hell he doing that for the Raiders.
Linebacker.
Linebacker from the Bills, we got Tremaine Edmonds. Coming up in second from the Browns, we got Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa. And bringing in number 3, we got Bud Dupree from the Dolphins.
DB.
Old ass.
Sir.
Looking at DB, we got Mickey Coles from the Bills, Avante Williams from the Chargers, and Stephen Gilmore from the Titans.
And kicker.
And the best kicker, Josh Lambo, who's already out of a job in real life, but he's still with the Jags in this league.
Well, that's because Urban Meyer kept kicking him, apparently.
Yeah, he kicked the kicker. Imagine that. Right behind him, you got Jason Sanders from the Dolphins. And then in third, we got Aldrick Roses from the Jets.
Good shit. All right, moving on to the NFC side. Offense, go ahead.
Offense Player of the Year, we got the Giants, Jalen Hyatt, followed by Johnny Wilson, wide receiver for the Vikings, 6'7", and DK Metcalf, Seahawks. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we got Jalen Hyatt again, Johnny Wilson again, and Jackson Smith.
And Jigba.
I didn't know if the J was silent or not. And then I didn't know what I was about to say if the J was silent.
Yeah.
So I paused.
All right, best QB.
Best QB, we got Zach Wilson, Kyle Murray, and Spencer Rattler. Definitely not updated. Best running back, we got Zeke Elliott, Miles Sander, and Tree Cohen. Best Panay Sewell and Frank Ragnow. 2 Lions up there, okay.
All right.
And 2 Bucks.
Yeah, 2. Yep, didn't see a Marpet there. All right, the Defensive Player of the Year.
All right, for NFC side, we got Kyrie Jackson from the Giants, followed by Aziz, whatever, what's his name?
Ojulari.
Ojulari from the Giants again, followed by James Williams of the Cardinals. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we got James Williams, followed by Trent Ellerby and Jalen Armour Davis. Best defensive line, we got Aziz Ojulari, followed by Josh Sweat and Joey Bosa. Best linebacker, we have Christian Harris from the Bucks, followed by Rashawn Evans from the Eagles and Devin White from the Bucks again. Best defensive back, we got Kyrie Jackson from the Giants, followed by James Williams of the Cardinals, and Noah I from the Vikings.
Best kicker.
Be a Dolphin.
Yeah, he did.
Best kicker, Parker White from the from the Cardinals, Santos from the Bears, and Tucker from the Giants.
Yo, I don't know why I laughed when I saw that name too.
It's Igbenogany, I think, right? That's how you say it?
I was talking about Parker White.
Oh, yeah. It's about the whitest name that you can have, Parker White. You ain't never met a black dude in your life named Parker. I'll wait.
Oh, did you grab him?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. That was the dude that when me and Savon were in the draft party, I told him I was going to take a kicker, and he tried to trade up with Jeff one pick ahead of me to take him.
He was like a protected first round pick, right?
Yeah, he was a superstar kicker.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo, I just want to say real quick, with announcing these names, I be watching these NFL games, and I see these announcers announce the name, and then I see the name right after, and I'm like, yo, they had to practice that name for days, because there's no way they'd be announcing some of these names real quick like that. Like, he'll catch a touchdown and be like, blah, 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 like real quick.
I'm sure it's like
yo.
I'm sure it's one of their biggest fears going into every week. They just look up all the fucked up ass names and see if they can pronounce them. All right, actual predictions now. I ain't never seen awards take so long in my life. All right. All right, we got the... Why can't I pull up records? What the fuck? Okay. We got the 49ers at the Bills. Niners are 4-4. The Bills are 6-2 going into this game. Niners come down after starting off 3-0. Kind of fell back to earth. Ryan's team is looking good, though, especially on offense. He's doing the Brees Hall show, as always, trying to build up that QB. He's got Milton a little bit. He's still got Allen as well. So this will be interesting. Why don't we start with Rob, since he plays in that division with Ryan?
Man, I'm going with the Bills. Score probably 50-20.
I think that was very generous, giving the 49ers 20 points. All right, E-Fly.
Hey, yo, Jason, you talking about being generous. 49ers user been good. He beat Dean. I don't know his other games. I know I just beat him.
So,
but
I don't know if you know this. I'll let you know. He did trade for Austin Eckler. He is a run-first user, and he's had 2 running backs out for 5 weeks right now. He's on his 3rd running back.
His second running back went out against me.
Yeah.
But I think Ryan's out of town or something like that. So if this game gets played, I think it'll be a close game in the beginning. But I got Ryan winning like 54-20. Same thing, Rob said.
Leslie?
I got Bills big 49-7.
Chap?
I got Bills 54-27.
I like all the scores. I'm going to go Bills win as well. I'm bad at picking scores, so I'll stay away from that. I think that he's going to just dominate the ball running it, and his defense is better as well. I expect Ryan to win. Did not know about the out-of-town thing, so hopefully it gets played. Next, we have the Falcons and the Bucks. 1 second here. Let me pull back. That way I can see the records. This is getting frustrating having to look them up. The Falcons are 2-6. The Bucks are 5-2. Gabe had a rough start to the season, had a rough schedule. He's playing better now. Definitely got his team rolling in the right direction. Falcons, after almost making the playoffs last year, has been kind of a disappointment this year. I guess his team took a step back. Divisional game here, so this should be interesting. Leslie, what do you think, man?
I think it's close for the first half. Then Gabe pulls away in the second half. Got a score of 35-14. I got a tie at halftime, and then Bucks scored 21 in the second half. Shutout.
Good stuff. Chap?
I got Bucks winning big by 30. I'm going to say 52-22.
Okay. Rob?
Upset alert. I don't know why, but I just feel like, hey, Falcons, man, I hope you watching this, bro. I need you to win, man.
Yeah.
I say upset alert 23-20.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Gabe has only lost 1 divisional game this entire Madden. E-Fly?
Is it how many games he played yet? Saints user.
This is the Falcons and the Bucks. So,
Wait,
Yo. Y'all gotta chill.
E-Fly started smoking already.
Wait, no, wait. My L2 button switched to week 11.
Okay. Don't do drugs, kids. Okay.
Just drink alcohol.
Yeah, just get drunk instead. Be responsible.
You said Falcons having a bad season. I think this is gonna be his bounce back game. He was really good last season. So I think he's gonna come back and beat Gabe. I'm calling it 21-17.
That 2 upset predictions. I know Gabe is watching right now.
It's not even an upset. It's like it's.
I think it is.
Yeah.
He's only This is an upset.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's not like a bottom 5 user beating a top 5 user, but it's definitely an upset. I'm gonna take Gabe to win. I just think his offense. He's just playing really good football, especially on offense this year. He's really got his QB playing better, so I expect him to dominate here. We have the Texans at 4-4 play in the 3-5 Jaguars. I am hoping that Quick will have his PlayStation 5 tomorrow, PlayStation 4 tomorrow, the one that I shipped him. If that is the case, he will get to play this game.
Wait, so his broke?
Brock was in the Steelers. He just tipped over down.
I don't see that. Oh, I'm looking at the schedule out here on the outside. Here, why don't we do it like this? I'll look at the league schedule. Okay, that way I can see all the games, and then one of y'all tell me what their records is from the outside.
Gotcha.
That way, all right, cool. Broncos at Steelers. The record's not showing on the outside, but the Broncos are 6-2. Steelers are 4-4, 3-5, somewhere like that.
4-3.
4-3. Both these two solid defensive users. I mean, probably top 10 in the league on defense, both of them, I would think. LP a little bit better on offense. They both run the ball a ton. I mean, they're very similar. I just think that LP throws the ball a little better than the Steelers do. And that Broncos defense has been lights out this year. We're halfway through the season. He's already got 2 shutouts. So it's going to be really, really interesting here. Chap, what do you think? LP is in your division, so.
I think LP wins easy by about 30 points. Pittsburgh is struggling with their cornerbacks, and as long as you don't get down or your quarterback doesn't throw ducks like he ain't supposed to, like Mahomes did, he should do all right. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the score of about, let's go with about 50-28.
Wow, I would bet my paycheck he don't score 50 on Delvin. Delvin, he's not like a great offensive user, but he is a really good defensive user, and he runs the ball a ton. So the clock doesn't. I mean, he doesn't stop the clock.
It's gonna be a low-scoring, slow game, man.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
It's gonna be a slow-ass
game. He's gonna be forced to throw a lot.
He said no, he won't though. He'll run the ball still, but 78 total points. I bet it's not even half that total points. All right, we'll keep moving though. Leslie, what you think?
I think the game, it's a slow game, clock management game. I think LP got 1 or 2 big plays in him. I think he wins with a score of 28-14.
That is literally, you stole my prediction. I was going to predict 28-14. All right, E-Fly.
I'm going with 38-17 Broncos.
All right, Rob.
I'm going 30-14 Broncos.
We're all on LP here. All right. Texans and Jaguars. As I'm saying, I hope that Quick has his PlayStations. This one can't get played. He will be rusty, though, and Jeff is not a bad user or anything like that. So this has potential for an upset. But I think even a rusty Quick wins a close game here. So I'm going to take Quick to win this one. All right, what do you think, E-Fly?
I'm going with Jeff in this one. I don't think Rusty Quick's gonna be able to do it. I think Texas is gonna win this one. I'm going with 28-17. We ain't gonna see Quick for another 6 days after this.
All right, Rob.
It could be a close game if Texas just know how to play them. Because our offense, Jags, he kind of predictable. Runs like three the same damn plays, but I got the Jags on this one.
All right.
It'll be close.
All right, good stuff. Chap, I know you got something to say about Quick. Come on, let's hear it.
Nah, I think Quick is a rather good player. However, he is rusty. And I do believe that Rusty, quick exit, trick Nick, will wind up losing a close game, 28-24. Texans.
Leslie?
Yeah, you guys are gonna say it's rusty, but I don't think rust has anything to do with familiarity. I think these guys know each other from numerous leagues and this league, from playing in the same division. I just think they know each other in and out, and I think Quick wins this one like he usually does. I'm rooting for my Philly guy, but I think Quick pulls this one out. I'm not even going to predict the score, but Quick wins.
Excellent point by Leslie there, that these two know each other extremely well. They play each other a lot. I think they're friends in real life or something like that as well. So they're probably very familiar with each other. Moving on, we have the Cowboys and the Eagles. What are their records?
Speaking of playing each other a lot.
Yeah. Is anybody on the outside can tell me what those two records are?
4-4
for the Dallas and 4-4 for Eagles.
Okay. Did you beat or lose Peso, Leslie?
I lost a Peso by 3. I don't want to talk about that game right now, but
All right, we'll keep it pushing. Two teams that run the ball a ton. I think the biggest difference here is that Leslie is a significantly better defensive user. That is why I think he's going to win the game. We'll leave Leslie for last year. We're going to start off with Rob. What do you think, man?
I got Dwayne.
fuck you.
He don't even really mean that. He just starting shit.
Hey. Nah, I do.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I don't even know, to be honest with you.
All right.
But I got Dwayne.
All right. E-Fly, two NFC guys. What do you think?
I know both of them well. I played Dwayne all last Madden. If Leslie could take advantage of Dwayne using the safety for some reason, and you throw them 4 verticals, I think Leslie will win this game. Big.
What is it? Hold on, timeout. I haven't lost to Dwayne this entire Madden. What is this like it's like a hesitation or something? What's going on?
All right, Chap, what you
All
think?
right, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, I'll go ahead with Philly. I don't think
Thank you.
Dwayne can fight his way out of a wet paper bag.
That's
I'm seeing the Eagles winning big, 42-14.
I also think Leslie big here. He just played a user that runs the ball a ton, so he's going to be familiar with it, and he's going to be more familiar with his defense being in the sets he needs them to be in. I think as long as he doesn't catch the turnover bug, and if he can get ahead of Dwayne by 2 scores or so, he'll force turnovers. I'm expecting Leslie to win big here. I'm going to say 21-24. Leslie, let's hear your pick, and then give me your 3 keys to victory, all right?
So I'm going to pick myself to win, obviously. And 3 keys to victory is turnover, and turnover. Dwayne's going to turn the ball over no matter what. And I just can't give him chances to capitalize on my turnover. So they are the 3 keys. Turnovers.
All right, we got the Saints and the Giants. I think this is 1-6 and 6-1. Am I right?
We all know who picking that game.
All right, now
7-0 versus 1-6. Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
I don't know why I thought he had a loss. Hey, look, we can go through it. Nobody disrespect my man John. You know.
We love you, John.
So,
it's all good, baby.
So, I mean, we've had 14.
1.
Yeah, no, we've had 14 Saints users this Madden. It feels like. Hopefully, John will stick around. This is not a game that will produce hope. I don't know if you can watch this video, man, but you need to.
I'm not gonna say it's him. It's just the team. Like,
Somebody tag Saints in this video.
Yeah,
if you're watching.
Look, man. I just run the ball. Don't give him anything you don't have to, and maybe you only lose by 30. Yeah.
Only? You mean only lose by 50?
Yeah. How many games he been in here?
I think this is his 3rd or 4th, something like that. He's played a couple.
It's hard. It's hard.
We'll run through these predictions real fast, although I have a good idea who I think we're all picking. Rob?
I said Saints. Damn. Giants.
E-Fly?
Well, what do you mean it's his 2nd game? He had a forced win week 7 or forced loss week 7. He had a bye week last game.
I think he was here before then. I think he played a couple. He played the Falcons definitely week 6.
It really don't matter how many games he played. Giants gonna whoop that ass.
I don't know. I mean, he beat the Falcons though. I think he's 1-0 since he joined.
He's about to be 1-1. How about that?
I hate the versus bubble, but
1-1 New Orleans.
I'm pretty sure he fair simmed after the game dropped with the Falcons. Anyway, who you taking?
I got
That's why.
Giants.
All right, Leslie.
Giants.
All right, Chap.
Oh, it's a no-brainer. Giants probably about 60 points.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with
Okay, we know Savon's winning, but we gotta predict the score.
63-3.
That's
sounds
generous
about
to
right.
give it. That's generous to give him 3 points.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody tag Saints in this video.
I know Savon don't do good against new users, so
Oh, man.
I'm going with 73-10.
E-Fly, I love you. E-Fly, I was about to say. I thought you were about to say something else. Never mind.
Here is why I think that Savon is going to win by 70 plus. The Saints have not played anybody like him yet, and he is not going to expect him how good he is on both sides of the ball, and he's going to turn the ball over.
45-47.
Bullshit. I'm going to say 73-7.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
That's generous, giving him a touchdown over Savon.
Yeah,
Giants got to
maybe
put his
he'll get lucky.
backups in, man.
I really honestly am predicting Savon to get a shutout, but I'm being generous here. All right, we're going to keep pushing. Panthers and Browns. This one is a sneaky good matchup. I think these users are actually very similar. What are the records?
It's my game of the week.
3-5, 4-4.
All right, we know that Peso just coming off a big win over Leslie. Panthers has not been as good this year as he finished last year. I guess he's trying to get his team kind of figured out. Spencer Rattler's having a good year. I just think he needs to give Christian McCaffrey the ball more. That's what it really comes down to. We'll start off with Chap here, man. What's your pick?
I'm going to go ahead and pick Peso. I think that it's going to be a close game, but I think Peso is going to pull it off. I'm going to go with 31-24.
Packers and Seahawks played twice.
Rob?
I got Browns.
Okay. Leslie?
I played both of these guys, I think, my last 2 weeks in a row. I blew the Panthers out and lost by 3. I didn't know that Peso he runs and everything. He didn't throw not one deep pass the entire game.
Yeah,
he
runs the ball all game.
So, I don't know. I got the Panthers in an upset. I think, yeah, Panthers. I don't know if it's even an upset. I think Panthers by 3, 24-21.
E-Fly?
Hey, Peso used to be a really good user, even playoff potential. I'm saying Peso shows us what he used to be. He wins this game 38-28.
I personally, all right, I'm picking Peso too. I really like the score 38-20. I'm gonna go a little lower, 28-17.
You still have Chubb,
but I think that Peso hasn't gotten worse. I think the league has gotten better, and he's just one of those few guys that used to be a consistent playoff guy that's been pushed more like every once in a while.
I know he's in college and makes music and shit.
Yeah, he's
Yo, I lied to you. No, he did not throw not one deep ball the entire game. Everything was a Chubb or underneath. Like no, he didn't throw the ball past 10 yards downfield.
Crazy.
The entire game. I'm like,
right.
What the fuck is going on?
We got the Pats and the Dolphins. I think this is 4-5 versus 6-3. Am I right?
4-3 and 5-3.
Okay, close.
God.
We're gonna leave Rob for last. I'm impressed with the Pats. Seems to have a good offense since he's joined the league. He's decently active in chat and stuff like that. Hopefully he'll be here for a while. We know what Rob is. He plays solid defense, runs the ball well. Without James Cook, he's building this rookie. He hadn't been quite as good on that side of the ball. I think this one has upset potential written all over it. But I'm going to take Rob to win here, close game. I'm going to say Rob wins 31-21 over the Patriots. E-Fly, what you think?
Damn. I'm saying Patriots got the upset over Rob. I'm going with 27-28.
All right. Chap.
The law of the Most High. And together.
Sorry about that. We were talking about which team? We were talking about the Patriots and Miami.
Yes.
I'm actually going to give that game to the Dolphins. I think Rob got them. We're going to go with 31-21.
All right. That's the same pick I made. Good pick. Leslie?
Patriots, fuck you, Rob.
All right, Rob. Rob, let's hear your pick and give me your 3 keys to victory.
I'm tapping his ass. I'm sorry. It ain't no keys. The victory is all special team, offense, and defense. I'm killing that shit. I'm going for the shutout.
All right. I think that it would be really,
pause.
really impressive if you got a shutout. I think that the Pats' weakness is his defense, not his offense.
I'm pissed off from last week, so somebody gonna get it.
All right, we got the Ravens and the Chiefs. Who's got them records? I know what Chap's record is, 2-5. For first full year this year, I believe. I think he joined late last season. He's Dave's friend, so he's really got his team playing how he wants to. Yeah, maybe. Chap has got his team not playing as well as I thought they would go into the year. I thought he'd be fighting for a playoff spot. He's lost a couple close games, and then having Mahomes out for a couple weeks hurt him. But he does have really good talent running the ball. I know that the Ravens is a little bit better user here. I think at least, but I think I'm gonna take Chap here. I think he's gonna run the ball, get back to what he's used to doing. Defensively, they're about the same, but I'm gonna take the Chiefs to win at home here. Leslie, what you think?
I got Chap in this game. I think I played the Ravens earlier this year also. I just think he tends to run the same things over and over again. I think Chap will adapt well to that once he catches on to what he's trying to do. And yeah, it'll be a close score. I'll go with 28-21 Chap, but Chap will figure him out and clamp in on him.
Rob?
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs on that one.
All right. E-Fly?
If Dave's not FaceTiming Ravens during this game, Chap gonna beat his ass. But if Dave on FaceTime with him, coaching him and shit, then I think Ravens gonna win this one. Sorry, Chap.
Hey.
All right.
Dave a good ass coach.
Chap, let me hear your pick and then your 3 keys to victory.
Well, I'm definitely going to pick the Chiefs at home. I think Pat is pissed off at his performance of last week. And I think the 3 keys of victory is 1, limit the turnovers on the Chiefs end. 2, shut down what the Ravens are bringing. And 3, we're probably going to hurt Lamar Jackson.
Oh, wow. So Lamar versus Mahomes. Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. Chiefs need to bounce back after only putting up 3 points last week.
Yo, make sure that game's streamed.
He doesn't use Lamar like he's supposed to either. So, like, it's not like...
Yeah, that reminds me of a certain person that used to have the Ravens that didn't use Lamar like they were supposed to.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not run with Lamar worth nothing.
Yeah, you'd have made the playoffs 2-3 times if you did. We got the Bengals and the Chargers. I hope this game can be played. Everybody keep Coach Ziegler in your prayers. He's got some stuff going on with his family, things like that. I hope that all gets figured out, and hopefully the game will be played. If it is, fantastic. Unfortunately for him, I don't think he's going to win. Drop is playing as good as he's probably ever played this year. His team is firing on all cylinders. I expect him to roll big here in a blowout. That's my pick. E-Fly, what you think, man?
Yeah, Drop my favorite to win the bowl this year. I think it's his turn out the AFC. They be taking turns over there, I guess. But yeah, if this game gets played, I got Chargers winning 63-14.
All right, Leslie.
Yeah, I got Chargers if the game gets played big. Aaron in my prayers, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, you in my prayers, homie.
Rob.
Yeah, I got the Chargers on this one.
All right, and we got the bane of Chap's existence. What do you think, Chap?
I'm honestly thinking here, Drop is going to put about 70 on him. But I think the Bengals can get at least 3 points, so we're going to go with 70-3.
All right, keep pushing. We got the Packers and the Hawks. This game is not being streamed. Didn't need to be anyway, so but it's being played. Packers is he played a good game last week versus the Vikings for until the final 3 minutes of the game, and then kind of shit the bucket there. But we know how good the Hawks are. He's got Zach Wilson playing good. He has turned the ball over a lot more. I think he threw 14 total picks with Russell Wilson the last 3 seasons, and this year he's thrown 25 with Zach Wilson already.
Sheesh.
So he's definitely turning the ball over a ton over there.
No, he is.
But
he's also not running the ball.
Yeah, Packers are going to run the ball, though. That's what he's going to do. That's why I think it had potential to be close early, but I think just the user skill difference is huge here. So I'll take the Hawks to roll big. Leslie?
I got the Hawks big, 54-14.
All right, E-Fly?
I played both these users this season so far.
Beat both of
was
them,
playing
too.
me. Yeah. Duce was playing me pretty hard yesterday as well. He plays too conservative, like way
Yes.
too conservative. Like he'll be up 7 points and running the ball, not trying to score another touchdown, like trying to get the game out of reach, whatever. I don't know. Hutch also not running the ball at all. I just know Duce not good with his pass defense. I got Hutch winning this one in a close one though. 27-21.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Chap.
I think this one's a no-brainer. I think Green Bay is going to try and slow the game down, and I think Hutch is going to jump up on them. I'm seeing this game at 52-21.
And Rob.
I got the Seahawks on this. My fault. I got the Seahawks on this one. That boy DK probably got about 3 touchdowns right now. So, yeah. 52-24.
All right, we're gonna skip these next two because, in my opinion, I think this is the most interesting 2 games of the week. Is these next two? We'll go down to the Vikings at the Colts. I don't know the records of the Vikings or the Colts.
I'm 6-2.
Anybody got T-Lou's record?
Colts 2-5.
All right. T-Lou also, I think he finished 10-7 last year. Did not make the playoffs in the AFC. There's a lot of dudes out there that was close. Has regressed a little bit this year. I would say E-Fly's playing better this year for the most part. Whenever he plays people seriously and doesn't underestimate his opponent. He's running the ball well. Both these teams like to run the ball a lot. T-Lou is probably the most turnover-prone user in the entire league, consistently going back to the last couple Maddens. Not a bad defensive user. I just expect E-Fly to run all over him. Throw to Johnny Wilson a lot as well. Expect him 12 catches, 150 yards, and a couple touchdowns. And I'm going to take the Vikings to roll big here, put up a lot of points. Leslie?
Hey, I got the Vikings in this one. E-Fly looks like he's having a bounce back year. Again, like you said, T. Lou is turnover prone, but he can be sneaky sometimes also. But yeah, Vikings big in this one. No score, but 21 plus.
All right, Rob?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I got E-Fly easy over Indianapolis. I'm going to go ahead and give him a 28-point swing. I'm going to go with 42-14.
Maybe E-Fly take it a little easy since the Colts are his favorite team. But
Yeah,
let's
I
hear.
was just thinking that.
Let's hear your pick, E-Fly, and then give me your 3 keys to victory.
I was like, all right, so I'm playing in Lucas Oil Stadium, my favorite team. I think it's gonna be a close game early, but I think I'm a sway in the end, second half, and score like 3-4 touchdowns. 3 keys to victory. Definitely throw it to Johnny Wilson. Number 2, D-line's got to make that pressure. And number 3, special teams got to focus on them field goals and punts.
Good shit. All right, we'll do mine next, and then we'll leave the best game of the week for last. We got the Cardinals at the Raiders. I'm 5-3. Raiders are 7-1. C-Money's playing probably his best football he's played in 3 Maddens this season. He's on a 4-game win streak. Only lost to LP earlier this year. So it's gonna be a really interesting game here. I'm 5-3. I believe I started 2-3, something like, or no, I was 2-2. I don't know. Anyway, but we beat up on the Rams last week and the Packers the week before that. Let's start off with Chap because you play the Raiders a lot. You know a lot about him. Let's hear it.
Well, I think if you can stop his pass to Ruggs, then you will easily win this game. If you cannot slow down Ruggs, he's going to work you over. So I'm honestly, I see the game going. You're able to stop Ruggs with the DBs, the secondary that you have, and put pressure on his quarterback. I'm going to give you a 35-point victory.
Oof,
Let's go with 50-15.
Okay. Speaking of getting worked over by Henry Ruggs, Rob knows a lot about that. What's your pick, Rob?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the same thing Chap just said, that's what I was going to do. I mean, if you could put pressure on his quarterback, you could win easily and stop Ruggs too. So, yeah.
All right.
I tell you, I got you on that game. Probably 40 points, 32.
All right, Leslie.
Yeah, I got Jason in this game. He's going to take away Russ. If he I don't know, I haven't seen Skinny play in a while, but if he can adjust and try to do some other things to kind of to get you off balance a little bit from not focusing on Ruggs as much, I think it'll be a close game. But if he strictly targets Ruggs and that's his only game plan, and I think you'll win big. So either way, I got you, but it all depends on how he comes out playing.
E-Fly.
If this game gets played after 10 p.m., I think Raiders gonna have a better chance.
We're kicking off here in 30 minutes.
I was just making a joke.
Yeah.
I played Raiders last season. He beat me in a close game. Literally, those one beaters by Henry Ruggs were just pretty hard to stop. But I think if you could shut down Henry Ruggs, I think you'll beat him. But I'm calling a close game though. I'm saying 34-27.
Initially, 2 weeks ago, when I was looking at this game on the schedule, I thought the Raiders were a phony. I thought they were false. They hadn't beaten anybody really, and then they beat Rob. So obviously, C-Money's got his team playing better than I thought. We're definitely going to treat this like a normal game. We're going to try to win. We're going to build our players. We're going to get the W. That's the most important thing. 3 keys to victory is we're going to stop Henry Ruggs. We're going to throw the ball and not turn the ball over. And then we're going to force turnovers on defense. That's how we're going to win.
Hey, he's been playing a pretty good defense too. So
yeah,
plays Twan next.
Yeah, he's got a tough schedule, bro. He's got LP once, dropped twice. He's got Twan. He's got me. He's got Gabe. He's got the Steelers still. He's got a real tough schedule. He's 7-1. Don't be surprised if he finishes like 9-8 or 10-7. To the coup de grace of the week, though, we have the Bears at the Lions. I don't know what the records are of these two teams. Both of them got to be pretty good. Somebody?
1 for the Bears and 5-2 for the Lions.
Okay, so Dean hoping to take the division here. I don't know if they played earlier this season or not. I can't remember. If not, even more important. We know that what Dean's going to do on offense, he's going to get the ball deep to his receivers. He's going to run the ball a little bit with Emery. And then Dave is going to throw the ball a lot to Cohen and Darnell Mooney. The difference here is that I think Dave is a little more turnover prone, but yeah. I think he's a little bit better defensively than Dean is. And for some reason or another, Dean can't ever quite seem to beat Dave when it comes to close games. If Dean wins, he wins by 14 plus. I think Dave is playing better this year than he played last year, so this is going to be a really, really interesting game. Why don't we start off with Leslie?
I think Dave wins a close game. I think it's a 7-point game with touchdown difference. I think he tends to play good against his division opponents. Yeah, again, like you said, he'll get the ball to his backs and to Mooney. And he'll limit his turnovers this game. I think he knows what Dean likes to do on offense. And he'll win by 7. It'll be a close game. But it comes down to the fourth quarter, he'll pull it off proud last drive. Similar to the Titans game.
Good stuff. Rob?
It could be an upset. I'll take the Bears.
Okay. I don't know who you would pick as the upset here. I think if that's the case, so it's close. Chap?
Hold on. So, Lions beat the Bears before, right?
Yes.
Never.
Wait, no, he's beaten Dave before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's beaten him twice, I think. But he's like 2-5. Oh. Dave owns the series, but that being said, Chap, what'd you think?
I actually think that the Lions are going to pull this one out. I think it's going to be a dogfight on defense, and I think it's going to be a 7-point victory. Go with 35-28, Detroit.
It's crazy because I think both of these teams are way better this year than they have been in past seasons. This one's really, really tough for me to pick. I think I'm going to take Dave to win a close game. He always seems to find a way to beat Dean. And I think it's going to probably be one of those scenarios. If Dean thinks he's going to play man coverage and beat Dave, he's not going to win. He's going to have to not be arrogant, and he's going to have to run some zone and things like that, because that's what confuses Dave and forces him to throw turnovers when he is having to read zone coverage instead of just waiting for man coverage to get open. It's not just Mooney. He's got a lot of speed over there. Yeah, I'm going to take the Bears to win. I'm going to say Bears win a close, low-scoring defensive game. I'm going to say 21-17 Bears.
All right, well, I play these two users a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're getting to you last since you play them both a ton.
Dean, in my opinion, is a better user and just better team. And that defense is just remarkable. I do want to add, though, that if Dean does lose this game and loses the game against me next week, I don't think he'll win the division then. So he's got to win this game for sure, because he ain't winning the next game. But anyway, talking about this game. As I was getting to that, I played Dean earlier this season without Danielle Hunter, Dalvin Cook, but he had also beat me 59-3. So I don't know how that game could have went if I had my two best players, but Dean definitely got a lot better than last season and last Madden for sure. Dave, on the other hand, like Jason was saying, he's turnover prone. He makes mistakes. He don't know how to throw away the ball. Like, it'll be 3rd and 28, and this man will just toss it up instead of throwing it out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 5, and he'll throw it up instead of tossing it out of bounds. It just don't make sense to me. But I think Dean's gonna win this game big. I think he's gonna surprise Dave. He's gonna be down by 7 at first, but he's gonna come back and beat Dave by 14.
One thing I will say is that if one of these dudes wins
that was
big,
a broken ass prediction.
That was very analytical, yo.
I had two division rivals.
I think you got one part right though. If somebody wins big, it's gonna be Dean. I don't see Dave blowing Dean out.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
So good stuff. Hopefully we'll see how right some of us were. Thanks everybody for doing the predictions video. Remember, if anybody else is interested in doing one, you can do one in the future. They won't all be 45 minutes long. This one just happened to be because we had more people.
God damn, I was wondering how long this was, man.
Yeah, it was a long video. Those awards took a long time to get through. In the future, we'll probably just have to just do like one person each.
Jason was like a teacher telling them what to read.
Well, so I forgot to tell Rob and Chap that like after the big 4 awards, you just say whoever's at the top and keep it rolling like through.
Jason was like next.
Like Rob's over here telling us who's in 3rd place for the best offensive lineman, and I'm like, it's all right, bro. Like, anyway,
he ain't winning.
Yeah. All right, everybody have a good week. Make sure you play your games. Stream the games are supposed to be streamed.